Welcome back. Christmas. Oh, my life. Nearly there. Nearly there. I've got some tags that I've been having a look at. Lots of grandchildren. I like to make the tags up because I don't get a chance to make all the cards anymore as I used to. So I make tags because I find them very quick and very easy. So I've dug out a Tim Holtz die cut, these Christmas trees. So I think there's 2 die cuts in it, or 2 dies. So a smaller tree and a fatter tree. I thought it'd be fun just to use the die cuts, and I've been having to mess around, and I'm quite pleased with what I've come up with. So I've got watercolour card because I wanted an off-white, and it's the only thing I've got at the moment that's off-white. And I'm going to back it onto because I always get them dirty anyway, onto a piece of white card. I like the different textures. And I've kept the offcuts of the card just in case I want a sentiment on the bottom. Right, where shall we begin? How about a really, really easy one? So I have got Distress Oxide. Ice Spruce, this one is. Distress Oxide because I started buying them and yeah, I quite like them. So I've just got a sponge and I am just going to put a background on. The idea being, well, you'll see in a moment. That's that one. Have paintbrush. Now I am going to spray that with water, which is what oxides are supposed to do. And then just lightly brush it out. Just move it around. That's what I like about these, I think, is the fact that they just move and they're lovely. This one, this Ice Spruce, I wasn't sure about it to begin with. It's like, oh, don't know. It's not green, it's not grey. It is quite a strange colour. And then I'm just going to go in and put in just to add a bit of, so I've got a nice sort of background, and then and if you make a mistake like I've just done there, just go in with your damp brush and just blend it in a bit. I like that. Bear with me, it will make sense. Honestly, it will make sense. So I'm just going to dry this. Okay, and then this is such a simple tag. Ooh, let's straighten it out a bit. Maybe. There we go. Now, I don't mind if it overhangs because I've got my white card for it to go onto. And we have such a simple background. Now what I am going to do, as is my want when I am in the shed and mooching around, I have got some of these Spectrum Noir sparkle pens. This is a crystal clear one. I have had these for years. If I find a bit of card, for those of you that don't know, it just adds, it's a liquid with a bit of glitter in it just to give it a shimmer. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go over it just to give it a bit of a something different. And then it will look like an iced Christmas tree. So that's one, actually. I should be doing this on a piece of paper. Now I'm not being particularly careful with this because I found about 3 of them in the drawer. It just adds a bit of sparkle. And let's face it, there are times when we all need a bit of sparkle. So if I show you, I can't get it to shimmer. Oh, it's not really showing up on the camera, which is a real shame. No. Okay, I give up on that one. It sparkles. It's a very, very faint shimmer. And then I want to glue these down. And let's put the lid on this thing. If I just show you what they are, if I can get it to focus, maybe not. Spectrum Noir Sparkle. Crystal clear, that one is. Okay, a bit of glue. About there. And then that is going to be backed onto some plain white card. And then I'm thinking, because I am just going to take corners off, a bit round. And 2 matching corners. I want that roughly in the middle. Oh, these are about the right colour as well. And for this one, I've just got a piece of plain seam binding. There we go. A very quick, but I think a very effective tag. Okay, that's number 1 done. Let's get rid of my bits of paper. I said these were going to be nice and quick. Now for the next one, I've been playing around with grunge, as is my way. Okay, I have tea dye and of course vintage photo and walnut stain. So let's get these going. 1. I'm hoping this vintage photo's all right. It's been in the cupboard for ages. Right, let's start with the orange one. Okay, and then go in with a slightly darker if I can get some on the sponge. Ooh, that was a bit too much. Blend that in a bit. There we go, that's better. I was trying to leave some white patches. It may or may not work. No, it's not going to work. That's fine. Okay, and then the dark one, walnut stain. That actually, I think, needs a bit of orange. Let's spray it with a bit of water and get a clean paintbrush and just move it around a bit. That's better. Okay, let's put a bit more water on it. Let it soak in for a moment and then brush it off. I got a bit of water there. There we go. That's better. Okay, so those, I'll let that dry for a moment. Actually. Okay, let's leave that to dry for a minute. That looks like, I was just looking at it on the screen, like a huge sort of big white splodge. Oops. Yep, that looks better. Let's move my table out. I didn't realise how much I was knocking the table. Okay, now for this one. Same again. But this time I am going to really grunge them up. Oops. I'm liking the orange on it, but that's not going to be dark enough, I think. So, vintage photo. No, wrong one. Walnut stain. Oh yeah, that one. I want a contrast between the background. Oh, these die cuts are so flipping delicate. I find myself stretching them. I quite like that. Okay. And okay. Now I am going to give that a squirt as well, just to, and then go back in with a tissue and just dab it off. Okay, I have made that one rather damp. That needs something else. How about a bit of this ice spruce? Just on the edges. Ah, now there you go. Now we've got a contrast going on. I would appear to have a bit of tape. I'll move some of these inks out of the way so you can have a look. It almost looks like the rust finish that you can buy. Rusty Christmas trees. There's a thought. Now, because that one's lighter in the centre, it's not showing up as much, so let's go for one there. And one there. Yep, that works. Glue. Always useful. Same again. Sometimes I find these are better for not having loads of glue on, because then you can put a bit of movement on the edges of the branches. Now this one I actually wanted to put a sentiment on. Do you know, I think I might just... Yeah, we could have one that side, not quite as exaggerated as the other tag. And then have sentiment on the bottom. Like it. Not as sparkly as last week's, although they can be made sparkly. I was just having fun playing around with how many different looks you could make out of one die cut. Okay, come on. So if we put that one just a bit further over there. This is just a word out. I'm going to use the really dark walnut stain for this, I think. I can't remember if it was last week's video. I put just a free sort of sheet of sentiments, Happy Christmas sentiments on if you want. You have to, they're on my website, on the blog. Right, I am not going to make that one dimensional on account of I can't find the dimension stamps at the moment. So, do we think straight across? Yeah. Happy Christmas. And then I've got another sheet of plain white card. Let's cut corners off. Punch a hole. This one, one of those around it. I thought about it and actually cut some string for this one. Although seam binding, anything like that is going to do the job. Number 2 done. Actually, I think I like that one better. And last one. Well, the last one that I've sort of been thinking about. If I just get rid of all my... And I have got blues. So, faded jeans, stormy sky. I couldn't make my mind up which one looked the darker. So what does stormy sky look like? Okay, and faded jeans. Ooh, that's a lot brighter blue. Okay, stormy sky it is. Okay, let's have a bit then of faded jeans just to give it a bit of dimension. That looks like I've got a circle in the middle. Hang on. And then I'm going to use, except I can't find, just one I think on this one. So seeing as I have now got a fingerprint in the middle. Ooh, I know what I've got. Silver one. Let's get rid of all my bits. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, a silver one. Now, do I want to go around the edge? Yeah. This is walnut stain. It's the only one I've left out. Okay. Glue. Let's put this on. Trying to get it central. Oh, that's nice. If I do say so myself, except I have a bit of glue on there. Okay, that's off. Now I do want some words on this one. That's another one that's out there. Joy to the world. I like that. No, I think that one's going to go on the bottom. So I'm just going to give it a bit of an edge. But I am going to find my dimension. I'm going to make this a little more standy-outy. One, two, oh, there we go. And then another white, so I'm looking at the top. Right, there we are. So it's for even more impact. You could add the dimension, the foam dimension things to this as well to make it stand out. Ooh, that's on level. That's better. I'm not going to put one of those on. It's the wrong colour. And then we have third tag. Every time I do one, I keep thinking that's my new favourite. So if I get rid of all my rubbish, one stamp, three very, very different tags. There we go. Hope that's given you some ideas. I love making these things up because they are so quick and so... Right, there we are. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will speak to you all later now. You take care. Bye.